That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't, we
quick
can't, we
question?
can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
All right. Next thing. Bronny was talking about his rookie year. Fox Sports, I guess, did a profile on him, and I thought it was interesting. So here is me reading it for the first time. This is an exclusive from Melissa Rowland. For Bronny James, playing with LeBron was a blessing, and he wants to run it back. As Bronny James left the Los Angeles Lakers locker room after his team was eliminated from the playoffs, he flashed a smile when he was asked what it was like to play with his 40-year-old father, who happens to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. This season, Bronny went from running along the sidelines for the Cleveland Cavaliers games in diapers to being introduced alongside his father in the Lakers opener. He went from being an elementary school kid playing pickup games against the face of the league to sharing a uniform with them. He went from posting silly videos impersonating his father to becoming a humble 19-year-old rookie, deferring to him in the locker room. When Bronny and LeBron James became the first father-son duo in NBA history, their relationship took on a different dimension. It's a blessing, Bronny told Fox Sports. Being able to learn from him not only as a player but as a dad is a different type of relationship. I try to take full advantage of it because it's something that a lot of people can't have. It's an amazing experience for me, and I'm looking forward to learning more from him. He's still here or not, either way, but I'm just looking forward to it. As LeBron contemplates his future, with the $52.6 million player option looming, Bronny made it clear he wants his father to return for another season as his teammate. Yeah, for sure, Bronny told Fox Sports. However long he can come back for, it's always a pleasure being around him. He's locked in. The stuff he does for his body and the preparation and stuff like that, I want to take full advantage of it. For Bronny and LeBron, making history was a deeply rewarding yet turbulent endeavor. As LeBron sat on a podium Wednesday after the Lakers were jettisoned from the postseason after a 103-96 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 5 of their first-round series, he didn't hesitate when asked about playing alongside his son ranks among his many accomplishments. Number one for sure, said James, a four-time champion and a four-time MVP who's at the league's all-time leading scorer. That's easy. That's not even close. To be able to play the game that I love and to be able to be alongside with my son for the whole year has been one of the more gratifying, satisfying journeys I've ever been on. But it was far from easy. Less than 2 years ago, LeBron went from saying his dream was to play alongside his son to praying for the survival of Bronny after he suffered cardiac arrest during a basketball practice at USC ahead of his freshman season. Bronny poured himself into getting back on the court and went on to average 4.8 points in 25 games for USC before being selected by the Lakers with the 55th overall pick in June. But ever since that moment, Bronny's been subjected to an unprecedented amount of scrutiny for a late second-round pick, with accusations of nepotism regularly being floated by his detractors. Unsurprisingly, it took a hit on his mental health. I was under a lot of pressure, Bronny said. It was getting to me a little bit. That was difficult for LeBron to witness. He came to his son's defense, lashing out at ESPN's Stephen A. Smith, who went on First Take on January. Hold on, let me make sure my mic is good. Okay, good. We good. Stephen A. Smith, who went on First Take on January 29th and said, I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. We all know Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad. During the game against the New York Knicks on March 6th, LeBron approached Smith as he sat courtside and told him to leave his son alone. A few weeks later, with 6 players out, it made a brutal stretch for the Lakers of 6 games in 8 days. Bronny had his best performance of the season against Milwaukee, finishing with 17 points on 7 of 10 shooting, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 block shot. On one play, he went one-on-one against 2-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo, crossing the ball over twice and blowing past him before losing the ball out of bounds. After the game, Smith said he changed his stance on Bronny. I might have been wrong, he said. Bronny's growth this season has been notable. He's made a name for himself in the G League, averaging 21.9 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 5.4 assists, shooting 44% from the field and averaging 38% from 3. Even though he averaged just 2.3 points, 0.7 rebounds, and 0.8 rebounds for the Lakers, he grew as a scorer, his confidence skyrocketed, and he made an impression on everyone around him. With his physical tools and just his burst and his handle, I think he's going to be an above-average, really good NBA shooter, Lakers coach J.J. Redick said. he's going to have a chance to really make an impact. As for Bronny, he's dealt with criticism by focusing on improving. Keep my head down and keep working. Bronny told Fox Sports, working is a distraction from everything. I love just coming into the gym and working and talking to my coaches and watching film. All of that stuff can help me get better each and every single day. It's a distraction from all the other stuff. So just going to continue to do that and see where it takes me. It's going good so far. For James, it's been incredible to witness. LeBron used to watch Bronny's USC games from the Lakers locker room. When he became the NBA's all-time leading scorer in February 2023, he brought Bronny and his younger son Bryce into the NBA locker room and asked him, "Which one of y'all is going to try and break my record?" And he spent his season watching Bronny go from struggling in the summer league in Las Vegas to truly believing has a future in the NBA. So after year 22, LeBron fielded a lot of questions from the Lakers' second straight first-round playoff exit. Does he plan on retiring? I don't have an answer to that. Does playing alongside Luka Doncic alter his retirement plans? It has nothing to do with anybody else. What did he think about the Lakers centerless basketball? My guy AD said that we needed a center and he was going following weak, so I got no comment. But James' most thoughtful and incisive response was unquestionably about playing alongside his son meant to him. Even though LeBron was anointed the chosen one by Sports Illustrated at the age of 17 and was selected with the number one pick in the 2003 draft, one can make the argument that his son had even more pressure on him placed this season simply because of his last name. All right, bro. I'll stop that right now. As someone who was around in 2003, no. Bronny was not placed under more pressure than his dad. I think his pressure made less sense than his dad's pressure, but his dad was literally compared to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron, Michael Jordan, and you know what I'm saying, and Magic Johnson before a game he played in high school on ESPN. His dad had more pressure by far. And LeBron couldn't have been prouder of the way his son responded. Not only can he play the game of basketball, but he's a great, really kid. And you can ask anybody, any one of his teammates, any one of his coaches. He's just a joy to be around. And I have to say that I had a lot to do with that. As for Bronny, sharing the locker room with his father was a trip. LeBron has larger than life aura. When he walks into the locker room, it turns silence. Cameras film him tying his shoes. He has a combined 212 million followers on social media. He's a billionaire and one of the more influential people on the planet. But Bronny has seen LeBron in his most vulnerable moments. He watches him reach for dairy-free vanilla ice cream every night. He teases him for being extra after he scores, with stumping, patting his chest and screaming. He watches him hug his wife at the game shortly after Bronny hugs his mom. To Bronny, LeBron is simply just that, even when he's not allowed to call him that on the court. And all he wants to show him, along with the rest of the world, is one simple thing, that I belong. Bronny told Fox Sports, "That's all I've been trying to prove." Melissa Rowland is an NBA writer for Fox Sports. She previously covered the league for Sports Illustrated and the Los Angeles Times, the Bay Area News Group, and the San Antonio Express News. Follow her on Twitter at Melissa Rowland. Salute. Shout out to Melissa Rowland, man. That was a dope story. I appreciated it. Oh, next up. This is the last thing of the night, and then we are out of here.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.